Ja, maar ik ga kijken, ik dacht dat er een optie was voor die...
Still has like 10 centimeters.
Ah, okay.
tickets door te sturen, wacht.
You're speaking in centimeters. That's...
I'm a metric fan. Yeah, my car is in metric Celsius.
Ah, okay, cool. So which model is this? Is this Model Y or?
Model 3.
Model 3.
This is the smaller, the entry-level sedan. Model Y is a crossover, more like the size of the Explorer.
Uitvallen voor de ding is dat ik mij inlog. Ja, maar dat is oké, maar dat gaat niet gaan. Maar als ik mij inlog.
I'm sure we'll see several on the way.
Oh, there's like a ton of them.
We'll see if we see a Cybertruck. I'm starting
Are
to see.
They out
like,
already?
Oh yeah, they're out. I'm starting to see almost 2 a day now.
Ah, okay.
Just look for a crazy thing that looks like that.
It's so ugly. I've at least from the pictures.
Oh yeah, I mean, what truck is pretty?
True, but this one looks like weird.
Oh yeah. I mean, that metal's so strong you can't curve it into pretty panels, so it has to have that rigid shape. Super hard, cold rolled steel. So, it's meant to be tough, not dainty. Whole idea is you can be like on construction zones or in the woods hunting or doing whatever you gotta do, and it's not gonna get beat up.
Now what about the other one? Was it like a Speedster or Roadster?
Roadster is still the ever elusive dessert that we're all waiting for. The original Roadster was an amazing entry to the electric space. Roadster 2.0 is pretty much not even going to be a car anymore based on what it sounds like including rocket thrusters, 0 to 60 in under a second, like insane, dude. I don't even know what I'm expecting to see anymore. They're trying to make it like the ultimate god of the road. Come on, humans, let's go figure it out. Come on. There you go. Good job. That car's been driving itself since I picked you up as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I think compared to Europe, you have more options here than Tesla. We have Teslas like a lot as well, but I think we have some limitations on the, was it the auto drive or autopilot?
Totally. Yeah, I think in Europe you're limited to your standard autopilot that comes with the car, so it doesn't change lanes for you and stuff and navigate. But hopefully those regulations are changing. There's been rumors going around that regulation is going to allow for more FSD use in Europe, but we'll see. I hope so. It is in currently Canada and the US. We're able to completely use the full self-driving, but we're responsible as owners, just like anybody else. I've enjoyed kind of proving out the concept of a RoboTaxi with what I do, showing the car, getting the job done. It's already better than most of these silly apes behind the wheel, that's for sure.
Self-driving cars is also allowed on certain highways in Germany, actually.
Oh, there you go. So there is some changes that have happened.
Yes, but it's not like the completely self-driven.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying.
That's not.
Yeah, I know the regulations throughout Europe are a lot more stringent than here in the US.
I think our self-driving is level 2.
Yeah.
I think the level 4 is like real autonomous driving. This is level 3 probably.
This is the level 2.
Level 2. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
This is still level 2. It's just the features, what they can do, are essentially level 4 capable, but they require the driver in the seat ready to take over, which is kind of like level 3 language. The whole leveling system is strange. It's a little arbitrary in some ways.
I actually saw a video clip on YouTube last week about, I think, on the level 4s, because there was no driver. There was just somebody, calling the car, and it just drove. I think it was a Jaguar.
It's part of Waymo. Yeah.
And it was just like no driver. They had to get in the car, and the car just drove to wherever they had to go, and they were like freaking out because obviously
it's trippy.
It's just a ghost driver. It was like, what the hell?
What's cool is
Crazy that to me as well.
Oh really? Cool.
There are remote safety operators to keep an eye on you too in those cases, just in case the car gets stuck, which is good. But it's still really cool to see. I want to actually go to Arizona or Vegas or maybe the Bay Area and do some comparison content between the Waymo Jaguars and what my car can do. For a while, they weren't allowed to use the highways, so it was kind of impractical. It would take almost twice the time to get to your destination. But somebody told me recently that they've got approval to use the highways now, which is awesome. Because somebody did a really cool comparison video, a YouTube channel called CallasEV. She had a person with FSD Beta in their Tesla, and then she took the Waymo, and they tracked how long it took to get from Chandler, Arizona to Phoenix, Arizona. 2 different museums, or like a starting point to a museum, I think.
Yeah.
And the Tesla got there like 36 minutes faster
Wow.
because it could use the highway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, but now that Waymo can too, I think that really helps. I think you just have to download the Waymo app, which is pretty cool because it used to be like a very limited wait list, very like beta product.
Yeah.
Apparently now it's a lot more open, so that's exciting.
Exactly.
There is definitely a huge change of mindset when you go from like, yeah, this is driving itself, but I'm here, and then going into that car, and it's just nobody. You're like, oh gosh,
Yeah. Exactly.
send it, let's go.
Yeah, it's just because you were saying that you're that it's autopiloting, but otherwise I would have thought it would be you.
Yeah, I think that's a testament to it doing really well, is that it's actually getting boring. You know, it's not like this crazy thing, it's just doing the job. Most people say that they wouldn't have noticed, because I do keep my hand really close, or even on the yoke, just when the nag pops up, which tells us to apply a wheel. Yeah, that was my question,
does it require you to do it?
Yeah, there's 2 things going on. There's Tesla's internal camera here that's also watching me. And if I'm looking away too long or messing with the screen or on my phone, it'll actually beep and say, pay attention to the road.
You actually have a YouTube channel or something?
Yeah, I do, yep. I've been covering this FSD for a few years. My audience loves the customer conversation and interaction stuff. I like the data side. I do data reports showing how the software patches compare to each other. But it's all fun. I've really enjoyed the hell out of showing people the system, where Tesla's currently at. This next update to 12.4 is supposed to be a serious step, and I'm excited to see if that's the case.
I think software-wise, Tesla is way beyond whatever is on the market.
Yeah, their sheer level of compute, I think they said they had over 30,000 training computers that are working on this problem, and eventually by the end of the year I think they're going to go up to 80,000 GPUs training the AI. Freaking wild. That came out in their last earnings report. Like, they're pretty hardcore in the software.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is this going a little around? Oh, actually that's a really hard exit it wants us to take. Oh, never mind. We're actually going around the really hard exit, which is cool.
So all the lane changing that happened, is that because you prompted it to do it, or
it just knows where we're navigating? So it's signal on, lane change.
Yeah, okay, so you're doing the signal on.
No, yeah.
It does it by itself.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I can like give it instruction to try to make a lane change. This exit gives it a little trouble because of the weird way it kind of opens up and such. But yeah, no, turn signal and all. It's all the car prepping its maneuver and getting us off the highway. So is there a baseball game going on?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay, I'm turning off my app. I'm gonna get very far north before I get another ride. I can't stand being stuck in downtown during baseball game stuff because of this.
Exactly.
It's a mess.
And how's the like the charging of the car here? Is it like very easy?
Oh yeah.
The infrastructure?
Yeah, I'd argue that that's pretty much the case everywhere in the U.S. now. I mean, we took our Model Y all the way to Florida and back on a road trip. And
Florida? Oh, wow.
yeah, across the whole country. And our only problem was forgetting about time zone changes when we set our Airbnb appointments. We had to call them and say, I'm going to be a little hour or two late. But we never had to wait for a charger or worry about getting to the next one, because I don't know if you guys know, but when you're planning a route, like I'll just show you. Yeah, like navigate to Michigan. No, I'm recording a Tesla. Navigate to Michigan. Might take a second for it to generate the route, but this is just to kind of show you why there really isn't any more range anxiety. Imagine any car being able to plan your route along the gas stations and telling you exactly when and where to stop. I might have told it to go too far because it's calculating all the charging stops between here and Michigan. There it is.
Oh.
So it plans out your whole route.
lot.
And sure, with my car being around 220 miles of range, it's gonna have more stops, but your average stop is like maybe 10 minutes. That was our average stop in the Model Y. It was about 10 to 12 minutes after 2+ hours of driving, which is nice because you can stretch your legs and juice up a bit, and it calculates your travel time with that included. So even for a more practical trip like going to Vegas or the Bay Area and such, it does all the thinking for you.
Yeah.
And it's only 2 hours till Michigan?
No.
Oh,
I'm saying that
okay.
the average stop when we went to Florida, we were stopping about every 2 hours to charge.
Oh, yeah.
the whole drive, we planned out, we weren't trying to rush, so we took a 3-day journey to Florida, and we had Airbnbs where we stopped along the way. But it's not bad.
That's nice.
And your normal use charging and such is pretty easy too. Oh, damn it. Getting too distracted chatting with y'all. Went just a little bit past our turn there. See, if the car was driving itself, it wouldn't have done that. That was my fault. Human error.
Yeah, so I've got a Kia EV6, but
really?
It's a really nice car, but it's not as like the software part of this is way superior.
Okay, I haven't ridden with anybody who actually has the Kia yet. I've been in the Mach-E for about 3 months, and I actually loved it as a car. Had some antiquated buttons and dials I didn't really like, but overall it was a pretty good car. I think the Kia EV6 looks sharp. And have you seen the picture of like the new redesign that's coming of the EV6?
No.
Kia is
It's actually my first non-European car.
Oh, really? Okay. Overall, though, you've enjoyed it, the 86?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just the part of the infotainment.
Sure.
That's not that. It's not as responsive as this.
Yeah, that's kind of the case with most of the legacy car companies. They're, I mean, Kia and Hyundai, as well as Ford, credit to what to do there. They're doing really good at making some decent EVs that you would actually be happy to have. But they've Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford's, commented that software's hard.
Yeah.
They're leaning on Elon and Tesla for a lot of advice and ways to improve their infotainment, their like infrastructure for their brain is getting all tied up here. To go from the 12-volt architecture of the current low voltage system to 48 volts that's in the Cybertruck now. There's a lot of things that they're implementing from Tesla. You see, that's all the car, just registering the pedestrians as it sees them cross.
So what was the car?
Yep.
Braking down. Oh,
Sure was.
Nice.
It used to be way more abrupt with pedestrians.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it was safe, but for us, it would have been like brakes. Like, okay. Now it's gotten a lot more natural. It's able to see, because it's just looking at their motion like we do. There's no built-in like radar or LiDAR. It's just looking with cameras.
Yeah.
So it just sees like, oh, a person's walking this way. They're probably going to keep walking this way. Let's slow down.
Yeah, a lot of AI computing involved.
Yeah, I mean, this city side is the next level technology, because this is full end-to-end neural net video trained, like no human coding. I'm definitely no AI expert, but it's a massive difference from, a coded system to a full AI trained system.
I think if you can drop us off here somewhere, that would be good. Yeah, exactly. The last 100
500
meters.
meters.
500 meters until we're at the actual park to the left here.
Yeah.
I can actually pull over to the right if you like.
Yeah, you can drop us here.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
It's not too bad.
Sometime.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I should have asked when I first got you, because I know a bit of a faster way that doesn't take us over here, but I was too late. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're not too far. You're gonna pretty much go up to this street and then just straight across, and you'll go right between those buildings. You'll see Petco Park.
Just follow the people that have jerseys.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. that'll work.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
Oh, my pleasure, guys. Just hold the top button on the car door and push out at the same time. Perfect.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
My pleasure, guys. Have fun. All right, that was a good time. I think they really enjoyed that. I haven't gone into my full talk about Tesla mode, so my brain was sort of short-circuiting. Bit of a late start today. Wanted to get Mew cleaned up, and yeah, so I got running a little later. Now I gotta try to get out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was cool having an EV6 owner in the car to talk about his experience versus Tesla. Likes it, but says that Tesla's definitely the leader in the infotainment and software. Most of us already knew that, but mad props to Kia and Hyundai for really putting in effort and trying to make some seriously appealing cars. The Kia EV9 looks amazing. The EV6 has always looked sharp. Can't wait to see the redesign. The Ioniqs look good. It's yeah, it's great. I'm gonna try to get out of this mess now. I will catch you guys in the next video.